And yes, we applied too much products on this side, so I'm going to push it in, thereby making your cheek look more puffy. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you the blush placement, or how to place blush, especially for your face shape, how to place blush that fits your face shape. And if that sounds like a tutorial you're most interested in watching, definitely stick back and let's jump right into the tutorial. Most times people get the blush placement wrong, and I know there are no rules to makeup, but then we all have different face shapes, and different blush techniques or different blush application fits different faces, and you don't want to do a blush technique or apply your blush a way that does not fit your face, or the blush technique or blush application that suits a different face shape. You want to make sure that the blush application or the way you're applying your blush on your face fits your face, and it enhances your facial features or facial structures. There are different types of blushes according to preference of blush that you're going to be using. As we all know, many people tend to love using liquid blush or cream blush underneath their makeup before applying the powders, and for this I'm going to be using a cream blush. For cream blush today, I'm going to use this one right here. I think it's in the shade Oh My, but this has red undertone to it, red pinkish undertone to it, so I'm going to take a really generous amount, about this much. And before placing my blush, I'm going to tap off the excess at the back of my hand. And when placing your blush, especially if you have large pores, or when placing the cream blush, especially if you have large pores, you want to stay away from the areas where you have large pores and concentrate only on the areas of your face where you have cheekbone, where your cheekbone area is, or where your cheekbone is, or where you want to place your blush. If you can't find your cheekbone area, you're going to fill in your cheekbone. So especially for those that don't have cheekbone, they tend to have cheekbones, especially in this side, and this is where my cheekbone is. So you want to make sure that you're pressing or pushing it gently using your fingers to feel where your cheekbone is. And this is where my cheekbone is, or my cheekbone area. This is where my cheek is. Now this is the apples of my cheek, and you don't want to apply blush in this area. While there are no rules to makeup, there are ways, or there are things or methods or application of makeup product that you need to apply on your face in order to have the right form or look of makeup. If you're comfortable, or if you love applying your makeup or applying your blush on the apples of your cheek, do you, baby girl. And for that, because I have felt my cheekbone area, and this is where my cheekbone is, I'm going to lightly press the blush on this area. And yes, we applied too much product on this side, so I'm going to push it in. Now this is where my pores ended, so I actually brought some of the product towards this area, or where my blush is, but I'm going to blend it out so that it does not accentuate or make my pores more pronounced, if you understand, or if you get what I'm saying. Another thing is, when applying your blush, do not smile. I see a lot of people when applying blush, they smile. When you smile to apply your blush, you can see that you can't even see where your cheek is. And when you apply your blush, bring it all the way to your apples, thereby making your face look, your cheek look more puffy, and you don't want that. So always look up straight and apply your blush. You can bring it all the way towards your temple or to your hairline. So it's about, the application is going back and forth. You set my soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on, you set my soul on fire. So now that I've applied my blush, and this is what we're currently looking like, and you don't want to leave your blush this way or leave your blush like this or unblended, I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge, the butt of my beauty sponge, to blend that out, or you can use your foundation brush you use to apply your foundation. So I'm going to blend from the edges. I'm good with this. Moving on to the next product. To set the cream blush we placed on our face, I'm going to use a powder blush to set the cream blush we just applied on our face. So I'm going to be mixing these two blush shades together. Use the same step you use, or the same procedure you used in applying your cream blush also applies to your powder blush. I'm going to tap off the excess and use that to set the cream blush so it does not move. I'm going to push that into my skin so you can see how that just radiates the cream blush, or radiates our blush, just giving us a fine look. And I know this is a bit harsh. We're going to work on this or set this in place. The same, tap of the excess. And while I'm doing this, I'm also pushing it into the skin. I'm not moving it in a circular motion so it doesn't move or separate the cream blush. Now that we have this all good looking like this, go in with my powder brush. Now there is no residue, there is no product on this. I use this to blend my powder, but there is no product in this, and I'm going to use this to blend my blush. You guys are going to see a significant difference. So you guys are going to see the difference of you going back in using your powder brush to blend your blush product, or to blend your blush to take off the harsh lines. So now guys, you can see the difference on this side. You can see how the side is looking fresh and more awake, looking really good, like we woke up like this. And you can see or tell the difference on this other side of our face. And I'm going to repeat the exact same process on the side of my face. Now you can see the difference. You can see that both sides are looking good, and this is how you want your blush to look. You don't want your blush to look like you applied too much blush on your face, or you don't want your blush to look too much, because most of the times the blush is usually the first product that wears off on your face, and you want to make sure that after applying your makeup, you want to make sure that your blush is still visible and giving you the effect of the blush effect on your face. Alright guys, so that's it for today's tutorial, for the blush tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned one or two, and you learned how to place your blush. Let me know other areas you're having troubles in or troubles with, and I'll be glad to film tutorials like that. If you have video suggestions, you can also leave it in the comment section down below as well. And hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. Turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss out on my future uploads. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and check out my other videos to stay connected. Bye guys.